Hello there, dear friends. I'm Teacher Sam, and today we're going to dive into a fascinating topic. Ever wondered just how many English words you need to know before you can confidently say, I speak English fluently? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore in this video. This question isn't as straightforward as it may seem. You see, fluency has different levels, and each level requires a certain number of vocabulary knowledge. From basic fluency, where you can handle everyday conversations, to professional fluency, where you can navigate the corporate world, and all the way up to native speaker level, where you can understand and use idiomatic expressions and colloquial language. The journey to fluency is a fascinating one, filled with words, phrases, and expressions that bring the English language to life. So, are you ready to find out how many words you need to know to speak English fluently? Buckle up, because here we go. So, you're just starting out with English, and you want to get your point across without too much fuss. Well, you're in the right place. For basic English fluency, it's important to have a solid foundation of about 1,000 to 1,500 words. This might seem daunting, but don't worry, these are not obscure or complex terms. They are everyday vocabulary and simple phrases that you'll use regularly. We're talking about words like hello, thank you, please, yes, no, and phrases like how are you, nice to meet you, and where is the bathroom? These words and phrases are the building blocks of communication, and with them, you're well on your way to expressing yourself in English. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and with just 1,000 words or so, you can already start communicating in English. Now, what if you want to participate in conversations, express your thoughts, and understand what others are saying, you may ask? Well, that's where conversational fluency comes into play, and it's a bit more challenging, but equally rewarding. For this level of fluency, you're looking at needing to know between 3,000 to 5,000 words. Yes, you heard me right, we're stepping up the game here. This range of vocabulary is not just about knowing more words, but it's also about understanding and using more complex vocabulary, as well as idioms, those quirky phrases that native speakers love to use. Imagine being able to express your feelings, share your opinions, and understand the nuances in the conversations around you. That's the beauty of conversational fluency. With a few thousand words more, you'll be able to hold your own in an English conversation. Isn't that exciting? What about if you're aiming to use English in a professional setting? That would require a different set of vocabulary, wouldn't it? Indeed, if your goal is to stride confidently into the world of business, technology, or academia, you'll need a more specialized lexicon. For professional fluency, the magic number is somewhere between 7,000 and 8,000 words. This might sound like a daunting task, but remember, you're not just adding random words to your vocabulary bank. You're learning words that are relevant to your field, words that will help you communicate complex ideas, negotiate deals, or discuss the latest developments in your industry. These words include business jargon, technical terms, and industry-specific language. They're your tools to express yourself accurately and efficiently in a professional English-speaking environment. So don't be intimidated by the numbers. Embrace the challenge, and remember, every new word is a step towards professional fluency. And there you have it. With around 8,000 words, you're ready to navigate the world of English-speaking professionals. But what if your goal is to speak English like a native speaker? Well, that's a lofty ambition, and it's absolutely achievable. To converse with the fluency, ease, and sophistication of a native English speaker, you'll need to have a substantial vocabulary under your belt. This means knowing not just a few thousand words, but up to 10 to 20,000 words. That's right, you heard me correctly. This massive vocabulary allows you to navigate through a wide array of topics, from the mundane to the complex, and from the commonplace to the extraordinary. It's not just about knowing these words, but understanding their nuances, their contexts, and their many, many uses. This might seem daunting, but remember, language learning is a journey, not a race. Every word you learn brings you one step closer to your goal. So if you're aiming for the stars and want to speak English like a native, you're looking at a vocabulary of up to 20,000 words. Well, there you have it, friends. Now you know how many words you need to know to speak English at different levels of fluency. From the basics, where a vocabulary of around 1,000 words will get you started, to conversational fluency with about 3,000 words, and then on to professional fluency, which requires a knowledge of approximately 7,000 words. And finally, achieving the level of a native speaker, which can take upwards of 20,000 words. The beauty of language learning is that it's a continuous journey. It's important to keep in mind that expanding your vocabulary is a significant part of becoming fluent. Each new word you learn helps in expressing your thoughts more accurately and understanding others better. Remember, every word you learn is a stepping stone towards fluency. So, keep learning, keep practicing, and before you know it, you'll be speaking English with confidence and ease. Until next time, happy learning.